What is that ridiculously nice smell? Oh, well, hello there. It was you all along, Liam. How are you doing today, Liam? How did you get to smell so good, Liam? Tell me. Now you cannot hide your secrets forever. Oh, and the rest of the laddies, lasses, and lassos, whatever. Welcome to the click, you beautiful beans. I do hope you have an amazing day, because today we're going to do something absolutely amazing. We're going to look at r/GayIRL. Badontish. Yeah. The vibe of this is very much like, imagine furry IRL without the fur. Not that I've ever checked out that subreddit. I wouldn't know what's in it, but that's like my my wild hypotheses. I do hope you enjoy this journey, you beautiful rascal. Mwah. At BYU, it's against the honor code to be in a homosexual relationship. So they sewed in the rainbow flag on the inside of their suit and flashed it in front of the entire school on graduation. Like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. Have you noticed? It's even looked like wings. It's like, spread your rainbow wings and fly with just a little bit of attitude. I went to school where teachers would routinely come out, oh, outrageous, about their sexuality. They talked about their heterosexual relationships and having kids. Oh, some even went as far as making us read books with straight characters. Despite this all, I wasn't groomed into heterosexuality. I always found that absolutely amazing. But they're kissing. Yeah, so do they do in every other Hollywood movie? What are you talking about? God didn't even blink during slavery. Y'all think you care that I suck at the pee-pee? Oh, I think he's just jealous. I think he wants to join in. That's the best explanation I have. But you know who's not only jealous and does actually join in? Our boy Satan. Oh, he's so tall and like mysterious and just has attitude. He's a rebel. The hotness.
You do not fit in here.
Okay, we'll make our own place.
Why are you excluding us?
Oh no. Hey, straight people. I bet you've never done a Google search to check if your travel destination will arrest you for being straight. Happy Pride, motherfrickers. That is, oh my god. That is something I haven't really considered. I mean, of course I know about it in the wide world, but that is kind of mind-blowing. That is the case in this day. In this day and age! That is absolutely ridiculous. You know when they say, be gay, do crime? This is not really what came first in my mind when I hear that phrase. Oh. Instead of Queer Eye, how about a TV show called Straight Eye, where 5 incredibly laddie straight boyas just teach a gay guy how to bottle up his emotion and punch holes in the wall. It's a very useful, useful tool. Cute cashier at Trader Joe's. Do you have a grinder? Me? I just deleted it. Did you message me on there? For the beans? Do you have a grinder for the coffee beans? Well, you can grind my beans if you know what I mean. Is that pleasant? Probably not, right? I wouldn't know. I'm a YouTuber. I never interact with any humanoids.
Me throwing a grenade later this week during Civil War II. That was all me. Ba-boom-ba.
Sobbing at this little girl at Target. Dad tries to get her a dress and she just yells, "No, I am gay! I can't!" And her dad just sighs so loudly and goes, "No, you're not gay. I am gay. You're 5. Oh my god, it's so sweet though. Oh my god. What's your sport? Chess. I bet you like math, Are you stereotyping me now? Yeah, math is my strongest subject. Baseball is more suited to math-minded people than any other sport. It's second only to chess. The players are the pieces and the pawns. They're moving on and off the field. Baseball is like chess at 90 miles per hour. Hard to believe this is a setup for an adult naughty film and not an Oscar-nominated film. What? God, that blows my mind. That's amazing. You know when they say that the storyline in adult naughties is bad? Ain't seen nothing yet. All clothing is unisex if you stop being a little bitch about it. Embrace it. And pants are overrated. It's leg presence. Terry, I heard you tell Greg that it's open season, and you're still the only gay guy I know who's still in town, so I was hoping I could take you to dinner, and then afterwards have the naughties with you. If my terminology is correct, I am a power top. I'll get my jacket. Just a good old wholesome neighborhood. Pride Month starts soon. Pride isn't brought to you by T-Mobile and Absolute Vodka. It was brought to you by drag queens, trans women throwing bricks, by lesbians and queer women taking care of gay men dying in the face of an intentional government neglect. That is true. history is very wild.
Homosexuality is found in over 450 species. Homophobia is only found in 2. Help us rid the Ecuadorian F-word hating spider. Sad face.
I had to look into this because I was genuinely intrigued. So apparently, here is the news article. It's a satire news article. The discovery of the Ecuadorian gay-hating spider, scientifically named Acratnis homophobicus, has sent humanity into a frenzy. Gay rights activists want the spider eliminated from the planet. And here is a snippet from the article itself. Homophobic spider discovered in Ecuador. A newly discovered species of spider has taken the world by storm by exhibiting startling homophobic characteristics. Ask anyone who tolerates same-sex relationships to defend their views on homosexuality, and they're likely to tell you, homosexuality is found in over 450 species. Homophobia is only found in 1. But researchers in Ecuador may have found a new species that debunks the argument. I was plastered, said Brock Lee, lead researchers in Ted's compound. If I was sober, I would have thought it deadly coincidence, but I was wasted, an inch from blackout. When he said he was gay, and then the spider jumped from its tank and bit him, somebody said, "How queer," and then it hit me. I had to experiment. Mr. Lee put out his pee-pee and slapped his friend Paul in the face with it. The group of drunken researchers roared with laughter, but the spider turned and charged, evidently enraged. Mr. Lee almost met the same fate as Ted until he slapped Cheryl, the young blonde intern, flat across the face with 4 inches of scientific discovery. When the spider stopped running at him and went back to encasing a poisoned Ted in a webbed cocoon. Oh my god. This gives me some very weird ideas for my next D&D adventure. Today in one of our med classes we talked about LGBT patients, and the professor isn't taking anyone's shite. Student:
What if we don't feel comfortable treating someone following that lifestyle?
Professor: find a different career. Oh, that's true though. Gosh freaking darn it, your priority should be helping people, not judging them based on something that doesn't affect you in the least. So I'm at my new job, and my coworker, she's a super sweet, total mom of the office type. Once she clocked me for being a mo. She was like, "You should meet my son." So she shows me a pic. Well, her son has already done eating that whole booty last summer. Well, lady, a little bit late to the party, but I'll gladly take a round too. My god, cake for dinner and cake for dessert. So today I learned that in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the Navy became concerned about possible homosexual activity among their sailors. Outrageous! So they sent in decoys, whose job was to pretend to want to engage in homosexual activity in order to find gay sailors. Except then the job of decoy got popular. Like, really popular. Like, worryingly popular. Reports said that the decoys were performing their jobs with much enthusiasm and zeal. Eventually, the Navy decided to just stop. Can you imagine being so homophobic that you try to employ your role to root out the Gaia, but it turns out to just be a sanctuary for said Gaia? Mission failed successfully. My dad with David Bowie on a vacation in Greece, 1998. Your dad and David Bowie fricked, man. Honestly, that's a badge of pride right there. Quite literally, but also like, yes, in every way. I want to start a fake gay conversion camp, so that way homophobic parents will actually be sending their kids to my accepting gay sanctuary, and the kids won't be stuck in their toxic and homophobic homes. That is such a good idea. Oh my god, that is amazing. It's just like the best, most wholesome, beautiful summer camp. You get to talk about everything. It's just fun and vibes for like a solid 2 months. Oh, man, what a beautiful world this would be. As a straight at work said to me,
It's not fair. It's so easy for you gays to hook up.
as if we haven't spent centuries meeting up in sewers at 2 a.m. to avoid getting murdered. I also think that even statistically, wouldn't it be more difficult? I mean, I suppose you also have very distinct culture and stuff, at least according to the peeps I know, but and meetup places, but still, it's like, what? Why would you come to that conclusion? When I have to go to Urban Dictionary and find out what the guy from Grindr wants to do with me.
Meow!
Is that a meow of, like, excitement or fear? I guess it's a A little bit of both, perhaps. My sister is a lesbian, and I am gay, but our parents are very conservative. She dates my BF, and I date her GF. So if they stay over, they stay in opposite rooms. But jokes on my parents! Improvise, adapt, overcome. Wait, so because the parents are so conservative, the girlfriend of the son has to sleep with the sister because, they couldn't possibly be sharing a bed, and vice versa the other way around. But they're actually, like, pairing it up as it's supposed to be. Oh my god, this is so good. Holy shite. A few months later, the mom goes,
Why is every single date between you guys a couple's date?
Like, the more, the merrier.
Mom sees me hanging out with other male friend. My mom at me.
Is he, you know?
Funny how straight people have called me gay as an insult my whole life. But the minute I start using straight as an insult, they want to get defensive and call me heterophobic. I'm so glad that term was kind of reclaimed. Not straight, but gay. Like nowadays, it's always like, you know, a sassy, inclusive kind of joke that I see all over Twitter. And in our community as well, it's so nice. Whereas, 10, 15 years ago, it was always used as kind of like a middle school kind of insult. I'm so glad that was just completely crushed. That's amazing. Maybe not everywhere. Probably not everywhere. But at least in the circles I spend time in, which is absolutely beautiful. I think one of my streamer friends said it absolutely best. Being straight sounds very gay. This girl is nastiest scab bitch I've ever seen. Do not trust her. She's a friggly sloot. Texas. That's true, though. Yeah, talk about like de-evolving to medieval values.
Yeehaw! I'm going to start addressing evangelical Christians like they talk at gay people. Yeah, I just don't agree with your lifestyle. Your beliefs are simply a phase. I respect you, just not how you live your life. You shouldn't be allowed to get married.
I think an easy way to relate to this kind of stuff, if you're in a traditional relationship, is simply ask yourself, how would you react if a surprisingly large portion of the population, including like garbage politicians, suddenly told you like, no, you're not allowed to be with the person you love, or not allowed to just live your life like you want to without harming anyone else? I, for one, I would absolutely lose my shite. Hands would be thrown. A lot of hands. You mean you're not a clumsy soldier femboy? I can't believe I was in love with a chick. Me. Mom, I'm gay. Mom, just eyeing my outfit.
I never said I was good at it.
But maybe you can like bond over it, if she has a nice taste in outfits. There you go, that's a perfect mother-son activity. Oh my god, I want to see that follow-up story. Remember when Love Simon said, I am just like you. I have a big house in the suburbs. I drive a brand new car, and I have 3 friends who like hanging out with me. I am just like you, except I'm gay. And I thought, buddy, I have nothing in common with you except being gay.
What feels illegal but isn't?
Being gay and showing affection to your significant other in public. Ooh, damn. Straight pride summed up.
And here's your equal attention cake. I get an attention cake too.
This this is the equivalent of a participation trophy, but like,
you were there.
I'm sweating. If your dom is older than you, you call him daddy. But what if he's younger? What am I supposed to call a hot, attractive dom who's younger than me? Him chokes me. Me wheezing. Your grip is getting stronger, sport.
You have quite a lot of hand power there.
Love is beautiful.
Mormon missionaries are the Catholic schoolgirls of the gay naughties.
Wait, really? Okay, comments? I have to know if this is true for science. This is for science. Please help science. Thank you. I know this kid who was leaving Pride, trying so badly to rub the rainbow paint on his cheek because his dad was abusive and didn't know he was gay or at Pride. I was on the bus with him and he was close to tears, his cheek red, and I had my makeup bag and there was a packet of wet wipes. So I went up and sat next to him and helped him rub it off. We've been best friends ever since. That is so amazingly sweet. I hope that goes for anyone who grows up with family. Family is hard. When it works out, it's absolutely amazing. You have a group of people that support you and are there for you by default. But that's not always the case. And as you grow older, you have more and more power in your life to choose who you want to include in it. It does get better, and I do wish you all, anyone who has experienced anything like that, that you get to have people around you who support you, who accept you for who you are, because it's the absolute baseline of what anyone deserves. Hang in there. It really does get better. It's cliche as heck, but it really does. I escaped war in Iran and immigrated to America just for my son to play dress up and kiss boys. Sounds like a pretty good reason, but not gonna lie. Kids get to be exactly who they want to be. That's beautiful. Me. Dad, I'm gay. My dad. I didn't raise a sissy boy. Me. You ever tried taking a 9-inch pee-pee? Yeah, Dad. You freaking... Oh, you only dabble with, like, soft little ladies. I take on freaking bears with humongous... Who's the manlier one, Dad? What's wrong with you? Have I taught you nothing? Dad! Don't you ever forget that the Fred movie happened, and more importantly, that John Cena played Fred's dad in the Fred movie. This looked like the start of a adult naughty film, but okay. Oh, no, I can never unsee that. Not that I've seen it, but now I can never unsee that. Gay men pose for a photo while being detained at a police station for being homosexuals in Mexico, 1935. They're just owning it. Look at that. My God, that's some sass right there. Gay people are legal currency now! We accept MasterCard Discovery Visa. You! Pay with your local gay today. Supposed to be so wholesome, but just... Me being a heterosexual male, I am going to do everything in my power to prevent my son from being gay. Am I wrong? My dad forced me to play football and wear cargo shorts, and last night I did the pee-piece at once. So good freaking luck. Yeah, I find that so weird. Like, why wouldn't that argument be a thing in the opposite way? When they always say like, oh, it's a choice, or oh, you get taught it, or whatever. Like, no? Like, did you get taught being straight? Like, I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt you would go out and just randomly fall in love with someone you're not actually attracted to just because you, like, decided to. That's weird. No. Meow. My cat is so cute. Not as cute as those feet. Do you sell their toenail clippings? Let me lick them hard, feet, daddy. Check your DMs. Are you talking about feet? Okay. Well, that's, wow. Our dating scene need to go back to the 50s. Carnivals, diners, drive-ins, bowling, ice cream parlors. Bring that mindset back. Getting caught in a public restroom with another man, then get sent to a psych ward and lobotomized. The dream dating scene. Oh, yes. Corporate marketing teams, after hearing that Pride was cancelled, better just pipe that out. I suppose that the intentions or the motivation behind it can be questionable. At best, it's more just riding a bandwagon, but at least there's a little bit of comfort in the fact that it definitely upset at least a pretty significant number of homophobes. That's really funny, actually. That's very funny. Boomers. Kids nowadays dress so gay. Boomers in the 80s. Oh my God, we're so heckin' straight. Look at the straightness. Oh my God, there's not... If you draw a straight line, it can never be as straight as this. Why do I need to come out? If you still think I'm straight, then that's on you. I mean, honestly, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a friend come out to me. Out of all the gay friends I have in my surrounding, that's never really happened. They have just kind of brought a partner a date that just happens to be the same sex as them, and it's like, oh, hello, and that's it, which is really nice. It's also because, like, nowadays we're kind of old, you know, we're all in our 30s. Who won the Women's World Cup? United States, Netherlands lesbians. Gay people literally get harassed, beaten up, and even the very harmy things. Straight people get called straighty on the internet. Straight people. Being a straight heterosexual male on Twitter in 2018 is harder than it's being an open homosexual in America in the 1960s. Oh, that's not a fair comparison at all. I mean, if you want to make the argument that Twitter is just horrible for everyone, yeah, I would agree with you. Twitter is not healthy, but... When your double income, no kids lesbian aunts show up to unleash the gift reckoning on Christmas. Hello, kids. We spent $50,000 on gift. Oh my God, that would have been amazing. Man, I would have gotten so many Pokemon cards. Life would have been just... I would have peaked when I was 8. How is gay couples kissing gonna confuse or influence a child? I've seen straight people kiss my whole life and I still want the coochie. Well, it's just a face and you're just being a rebel. Headed... Oh no, I pooped out my brain. Snippy, 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 shavy, shavy. You still look cute. It's your turn to shave for meeting my parents next year. Deal. My head feels cold. Oh.
Oh no.
Tonight at the gym, a man who looked like freaking Thor asked me out, and I told him I was lesbian. And he goes,
Oh, chill. You know, my sister and I work out a lot together. She'll be here tomorrow, same time.
Did Thor just wingman me?
God of lesbians. That is so smooth. Oh my god. Talk about like handling it with grace, which is just, you know, the baseline of how it should be handled all the time. Just like, oh, that's cool. My sister's over there. She's also a freaking jacked Norse god. Lil Nas. I just realized I've never been in love and only attracted to people. Never mind, he texted back. That's like some of the best feelings in the world, though, when you're like unsure about someone liking you back, and they return your text, and even better, they text you, and they initiate the conversation when you're not sure if they actually like you yet. Oh my god, that's the best thing in the heckin' world. No drug can beat that. I fix machines all day, but I cannot fix my gay son. Because he's not broken! Yeah! Oh, I knew it! The mustache brings great values. When your drunk grandpa is trying to loudly guess who's gay in the family. How about you? I bet you like meat. Grandpa. Oh, at Thanksgiving dinner. Grandma.
So are you seeing anyone?
Me? Not unless everyone gets real cool about a bunch of stuff really quickly. Me getting some Irish action. Oh god, please don't stop. Him. Yeah? Where is that? Him. Newt! Life is a beautiful place sometimes. Chinese Emperor Ai of Han fell in love with a minor official, a man named Dong Xian, and bestowed upon him great political power and a magnificent palace. Legend has it that one day while the two men were sleeping in the same bed, the emperor roused from his sleep by pressing business. Dong Xian has fallen asleep across the emperor's robe, but rather than awaken his peaceful lover, the emperor cut his robe free at the sleeve. Thus, the passion of the cut sleeve became a euphemism for same-sex love in China. That is, oh my god, that's such a cute story. That's amazing.
I told my little sister she was going to hell for eating the last sugar cookie, and she goes, I'll see you there, lesbian.
Oh, she knows what up. In hell is where the cool party happens. I don't know why people see that as a punishment. That's where all the fun people are. God. Or Satan. Yeah, Satan. The 3 most powerful types of LGBT allies ranked. 1. Girl with tattoos who had baby 5 months after high school graduation. 2. Straights who own DVD box set of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. 3. Soft-hearted bros who are too simple to learn hate. Oh. Satan. I have come to take you to the depths of... Wow, you're tall. Thanks. How tall are you? I don't know, like 6'6", 6'11" with horns.
The twirling hair. Oh my god, with horns. Oh, you are so funny.
God damn, I'm a flirtatious genius. Me, coming out to my parents with my boyfriend by my side. My mom thinking about all the sleepovers we had together in high school. Oh.
But mom, it's easier if we just use the same room for sleepover, but then you don't have to bother about, you know, fixing the couch and stuff. Oh, great idea, Timmy. I'll make sure to do that.
Flashback. My parents will disown me when they learn about my homosexuality, so might as well make them pay for my masters. Oh my, that's such a good, like, getting back at them though. Like, oh, you're gonna be homophobic? I'm just gonna take this degree and toodles. Remember when my pilot messaged me on Grindr at 30,000 feet in the air? I see you're on my flight. Enjoy the ride to Chicago. Oh! It's the kind of like nice greeting everyone wants deep down inside. When my sister married and changed her title and name, my aunts were all like, "Ooh, congratulations, Mrs. New Name." When I transitioned and changed my title and name, they were all like, "It's too hard, I've always known you as." If you have done this, maybe reflect on why. It's so true. That is such a good comparison. Oh my god. Yeah, we do that all the time. People change names, people get married, people do all that kind of jazz. Or even get new titles, with marriage, with educations, if you become a doctor, whatever it might be. It's not a new concept, but for some reason it's very difficult to know. Cracks me up. Bakery. We refuse to serve LGBTQ. Conservatives, that's the bakery's right. Bakery. We refuse to serve anyone who's not wearing a mask. You're violating our right. How the turntables. And the worst thing is not even comparable. One is like a simple choice and a very minor inconvenience. The other one is like literally who you are. Me, when I accidentally type in naughtyhop.com instead of naughtyhop.com/gay. Ah! Get him off the glass! The panic. I was gonna call it like the gay panic, but it's not like... Not in the same way, perhaps. When your date bails on you, but your homie got your back. People are gay, Steven. If your sign begins with God hates, please rethink the church you're attending. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. John 4:8. Checkmate. But according to the Bible, here is what the Bible says. Jesus was illustrated based on a gay guy, by the way, if you didn't know that. Fun fact.
For anyone who needs to hear this, there are actually attractive leftists who will dress like a Viking and dom you if you want. I mean, goddamn!
Oh my god, the Viking cosplay. I suppose it has been increasingly popular in recent years with all the Viking shows and stuff like that. Oh yes, indeed. I should do a Viking stream. Oh my god, I'm working on a Viking song right now. It's gonna be glorious. I need to get some sick freaking cosplay going. Do you think you could take them?
Yeah. Oh, he means fight.
Oh. Well, not like that. Not like that, but like that.
GayIRL may be over, but now we're the most powerful month, gay.
That tasted nothing like pineapple.
I mean, maybe you just didn't have enough, you know. If you just have enough pineapple pizzas, magic will happen. All these gays thirsting over insurrectionists got me like, we all like a bad boy, don't we?
Yeah, not freaking terrorists though, Chris.
But the badder the better, right? Hello, I heard you like the bad boy. Well, I am bad at everything. Except being funny. I am professionally funny. And Lil Nas X isn't the issue. The Weeknd got a Kids' Choice Awards for a song about cocaine. Your problem isn't with his music or what's in it. I was listening to S&M by Rihanna at 11 years old and nobody said anything. Your problem is that he's gay and poking holes in a religion that has oppressed him. Call it what it is. That is so true. I mean, when I was 10 years old and went to like the kids' disco parties, the songs I listen to now that we used to listen to is like, oh, that's what it means? Damn. Because you don't get it. You're a kid. God, you're just listening to the tunes and singing along awkwardly and then your parents cringe at the grocery store. It's fine. Listen, I understand corporate appropriation of pride is annoying and highly suspect, but I also know that walking through a shopping mall screaming with rainbows makes this 37-year-old man feel seen, and can't imagine how it would have changed my life as a 10-year-old. Oh, that is so sweet. I think even if the, like, motivations behind it, it's important to be realistic about it, I think. And see it for what it is a lot of the time, but it's also important to see the positives with it, and what I like the most is the amount of people that it just pisses off. Yes.
There are 4 types of gay, sort by hot, new, top, controversial.
Indeed.
When your teacher says adult notice the grades, women, but there are no women in the naughty videos you watch. Huh? But teacher, how does it work? Here, I can show you one if you want to show the entire class, why don't you?
The people who don't understand same-sex relationships make me laugh because, frick, I don't understand Korean, but I still know it's a real frickin' language. That is so true. You don't need to understand or even relate to things just to accept that they are a thing. It's very simple. That goes for a lot of things in life. Anything from just preferences to, you know, tastes in food, or just how you live your life, or hobbies, or work, or whatever it might be. Just because you are doing one specific thing doesn't invalidate everything that everyone else does. It's weird that that concept seems to only be applied to the specific case of, you know, sexual preference and this kind of topics, and nothing else. It's so weird. Like, well, like, wouldn't you think the logic would apply to everything in life if that was the case?
I have no respect for doctors because I'm an engineer. It's not a real job.
I suppose they do say that about YouTubers, though. I don't know. Reading memes is fun. Here's a little video.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's like, pause, and the look. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. You can see? Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I am so here for this video. Oh my god. Okay. So he's really focusing. He's watching something. That is beautiful. Oh my god. my god. Oh, they're at a cafe now? Oh, wait. Oh my. That smile though. That freaking smile at the end. I'm gonna be honest, this method seems to be like more effective than the app itself, not gonna lie. Dear my god. The gorgeous techniques. Genius. Well, ladies, lasses and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, you beautiful bean. I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day because you deserve it, and I hope to see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.